The Planet Zoo anniversary is coming very soon. In fact, next week even, and so you all know it will probably be getting another anniversary gift in the form of a new free animal. In this quick speculation video, I want to talk about which species is most likely to be a candidate for the anniversary animal next week. Later on this video, I want to quickly mention Jurassic World Evolution 2 since its anniversary is half a week after the Planet Zoo's one. Now, if you take a look at what we have received the previous 2 years for the second and third anniversary, we can take some inspiration from that. But after looking into it further, it seems like there doesn't seem to be any patterns or special editions, and the anniversary animals even seem to be quite random. To a certain extent, they are. There is something we can get from this. Firstly, the second anniversary added the black and white ruffed lemur. Essentially, it is just a reskin and a slight remodel of the red ruffed lemur. At the time, no one was really specifically asking for the species, but many really appreciated the simple addition since it just makes your mixed Madagascar habitats even more diverse. For the third anniversary, however, the choice seemed less random and more directed to our request. In 2022, we got the red deer. Prior to that, we actually already got 3 famous deer species from Europe, mainly the reindeer, the fallow deer, and also the moose, which some people forget is actually from Europe and is also a deer. So, a 4th deer may seem like a lazy pick to add to the game, yet it was received very well and didn't feel like a lazy addition. In fact, the contrary was true. The red deer added the diversity of European species and also allowed base game players to enjoy a deer species in the game, which is quite a common taxon of animal species within many zoos. So keeping these details in mind, we can take a look at which species are the most likely, so we cannot deny that we will probably be getting an animal that is fairly easy to recreate and thus having a very similar body plan to an already existing animal. So chances are we will be getting a species from a family already present in the game. The species also has to be wanted by the fans and have an interesting addition despite being quote-unquote copy. Although I'm not a fan of the word copy since none of the animals in game are copies. Many are just very similar because they are similar in real life as well, so it just makes sense. So let's just take a look at which groups of animals are highly requested by the community. The obvious void in the game right now are flying birds, but let's face it, we are not getting a flying bird for an anniversary animal. There are, however, some other interesting groups that are relatively lacking and could do good with a new species. Firstly, South American animals in general are highly requested by many. I think the Andean bear would be a relatively easy addition to the game since we already have many bear species. A lot of people have been asking for the Andean bear, so it definitely wouldn't be a misfit. An alternative would be the American black bear, which also has been asked by a lot of you. Now sure, another bear would be really nice, and I would definitely be happy with this pick, so I won't be complaining if this is the case, but let's just be honest, there are definitely better options. Not only are we missing flying birds, but just birds in general, and especially waterfowl. We have flamingos and red-crowned cranes for our water birds, but that's about it. Oh, and the 3 penguin species technically as well, but whatever. I think we can all agree that the grey-crowned crane would be lovely and a simple addition to fill this feathered gap. The grey-crowned crane is very similar to the red-crowned crane, model-wise at least, so this is a realistic anniversary edition. So finally, we'll go back to South America because, in my opinion, if there is any group of animal more lacking than waterfowl, it's New World monkeys. I mean, at least we have a small handful of waterfowl, but for New World monkeys, we have just the one, the Colombian capuchin monkey. We do have a lot of primates, I must admit, but we simply don't have any New World monkeys. The tropical house with just the Colombian capuchin monkey is so repetitive. Literally any New World monkey would be lovely, like I would beg for any. I think something like a spider monkey is most likely, although something like a tamarin would be really cool as well. So these are my 3 speculations for the anniversary animal next week. Finally, I want to quickly mention for you Jurassic World Evolution fans that they are receiving an anniversary update somewhere next week as well. Many people have been saying we may finally get the final movie dinosaur, the Microceratus, but personally I think it's more likely and also more fun to get another new attraction, just like last year with the zipline. Whatever the attraction could be, I'm not sure, possibly something from the source material like the zipline was as well, so perhaps like a river cruise or even an elevated pathway, similar to the walk bridge that we have in the Raptor Paddock. But anyway, these were my speculations for the anniversary gifts from Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'd love to read what you guys want to see or expect from the anniversary update, but for now, I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.